Hi everyone, this is Aizvin and Danian of my cigar blog. It's time for another review, and today it's gonna be today is gonna be a little bit different, a little bit special. I got something interesting in the mail a couple of days ago, and I don't think I can keep my hands off them any longer. That's how spicy the cigar is. The more I bring it up to my nose, it just lights my nose up. These are the Czar Custom roll cigars, all right? These are the figurados, the double figurados. Nice cone-shaped foot here. Nice torpedo head. It's if you can see it clearly, it's really a very oily wrapper. As far as the wrapper is concerned, it is far more oily than regular production Cuban cigars that I've had recently. I also have a 3-pack of the Tampa Customs. Right here, these are nice long, like Lonsdales on steroids, because the ring gauge looks kind of big. It's got a nice little shaggy foot, so it's gonna be quite an interesting cigar to light as well. But those will be reviewed another day. Today we're gonna focus on these little babies. I'm just gonna break one out and get back to you. Just give me a second. I'm gonna take some close-up photos of these cigars a bit later before I light them up, just so you can see the amount of how shiny the wrapper is. You can probably even see it in the video here already. It's incredibly shiny, and that's really coming off of a reflection of the oils on the wrapper. Scent-wise, it's got this really tantalizing sweet spicy jalapeno pepper thing going on. Oh, very fresh. Yep. It's a very sweet smelling cigar. And it's, the other day when I was in the market, I was buying some chilies for the wifey, and the dried chilies, when you pick them up and you put them in a bag and then you smell your hand afterwards, it's got this spicy chili smell. It's very much like that. Oh, delightful. Alright, I'm going to take a break to take some photos of this, and I'll be back to light it. And first impression, guys. Hang on. Alright, I've just cut the tapered head off. Going to get ready to light it. Draw is a little bit firm. Just a bit on the firm side. Should open up once the cigar gets going on. Very interesting flavor though when it's unlit. Burnt grassy flavor. Definitely some burnt bitterness there. Not unpleasing, but quite unusual. The grassiness reminds me a little bit of a Cohiba, which I just had a couple of nights ago, so it's still pretty fresh in my memory. Alright, let's light this baby up and see how it goes. Just a bit of background information on the Czar Customs. These are custom rolled cigars made in Cuba specifically for Rob of Cigar Czars, which is he's a very well reputed cigar vendor that does his business online, and he also runs one of the most popular Cuban cigar web forums, Friends of Habanos. As you can see, definitely a little bit of tightness in the draw, but very interesting start. Yeah. Just look at how much pressure I'm putting. You can see them in my cheeks as I suck on this. Smoke volume is probably going to need a bit more time to open up a bit, but interesting. Very chocolatey and sweet. No bitterness at all. Quite a smooth, refined flavor, which tends to suggest that perhaps this tobacco has got a little bit of time on it. It's uncommon to have a very young tobacco have that slight refinement and creaminess. All right, I'm gonna get into this cigar and I'll get back to you. I do hope the drawer opens up because the first flavor notes tell me there's just so much promise. All right, I'll be back to you guys in just a bit. Take care. All right, into the second half of the cigar now, and got some mixed feelings about the Czar. Flavor-wise, it's excellent. It's got a very unique, minty, buttery tobacco flavor, which is not only outstanding on the palate, but I would say pretty unique. Searching back into recent memory, it really doesn't. It's distinctively Cuban, but it really doesn't feel or taste the same as any other Cuban cigar I've had in recent memory. It's almost like a cross between an aged Cohiba with a little bit of Patagas thrown in for good measure, and that's where I'm getting this slight chocolatey woodiness. But that one's quite muted. Generally, it's the main thing that comes to mind as far as the flavor is concerned is butter, mint, pepper. Quite delightful. But I've it's the half of the cigars quite heavy, and just looking at not sure whether it's very clear, but looking at the smoking end of it, at the draw end of it, it looks like the tobacco is quite well packed, and that could be contributing to the downside of the cigar, which is the draw. The draw has loosened up a little bit since the firmness that I experienced in the first third, but the smoke volume is not enough. So I'm getting these flavors, but I'm not getting enough of it, and that's that's not ideal, so to speak. Let's just take a look. You can see my neck muscles and my cheeks putting some effort into the draw. And this is coming from a guy who does enjoy firmer drawing cigars. I don't like my cigars to be loose because it's just like boring. So this cigar is quite challenging as far as the smoking experience is concerned. Take a look again. And the amount of smoke that gets me, it's reasonable. But if the cigar was just a little tad less well packed, I think the draw would be a lot better. All right, so that's the plus and minus of the Czar so far. I'm gonna bring it right down to the last third and come back with my final impressions. Hang on, guys. All right, I'm down to the last third. Like this feeling, so yeah, I kind of look dark now. Anyway, the cigar is wow, it's got quite a finish. A lot of pins and needles and pepper and mint on the lips and the tongue now. It's like know, those small little pinpricks, pick, 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 pick. It's burning, but it's nice. It's nice. I've managed to open up the cigar a bit by doing a little trick which I normally do with cigars which have a little bit of a firm draw, and that's by squeezing it, massaging it. So you massage the cigar, kind of open up the airways a bit. Yeah, it's a sign of a good cigar that the wrapper doesn't crack when I do this. Very good. So that opened up the draw quite a bit in the last third. As you can see, it helped a lot in terms of ensuring the smoke volume went up, and I didn't have to pull, draw too hard. Anyway, the cigar has become quite chocolatey now. It's got a chocolatey mint finish, and for me that's quite a grand finish. I'm considering what the evolution of how the cigar has gone from start to finish. Is that enough to say that this is a good cigar, a great cigar? I would say it's good. It's not great, not yet perhaps. I've still got a few more samples that I'll be putting away for some time. Experience might, time might change the experience a little bit, or a lot, depending on how well the cigar ages. But it's interesting. It's an interesting smoke, and it's a custom roll. It's definitely different. That's one of the reasons why I think people like me and maybe like you, why we would enjoy custom rolls, because it does provide a different experience from what we're used to. It sort of breaks the monotony of flavors that we normally get from the cigars that we have in our humidor, and yeah, so it's different. It's fresh. It's despite the slight firmness of the draw and the low smoke volume, it is a very nice tasting stick. It probably isn't going to reach the highs of my ratings, but if you want to try something different, have a look out for these on the Fans of Habanos forums. I know Czar's advertises it there. He doesn't advertise it on its main cigar site, but you can get these if you watch and you participate, especially in the forums. So to Rob, well done. I've had to wait a few months for these, but I would say it's a nice wait, and anticipation has made me enjoy this experience quite a bit. Good job. Don't change the blend, but perhaps tell your roller to be less, how would I say, less giving with the amount of leaf that he uses. Alright guys, this is Aizun Danian from My Cigar Blog signing off. Have a great smoke, long ashes to all of you. Enjoy your next stick, guys. Till next time, take care, bye.